Hello! So, if you're like me, or even if you're not like me, you've probably been playing Splatoon for at least a little bit now, you know? The game's been out for a while, and you've probably learned, at the very least, the most basic part of the video game, which is how to paint, you know? And if you're a short-range shooter player, you paint in a straight line, kind of like this, you know? You strafe to the side, go like this, get your special relatively quickly, paint the floor relatively quickly. A lot of good can be done doing that. However, this is actually incredibly inefficient. There is a better way to paint. And to demonstrate, I will show you by comparing the best short-range shooting painting weapon to something that paints okay, but it's nothing like this. So let's do the original method that everyone knows from Splatoon 1, 2, etc., which is painting like this. See how long it takes me to just... Okay, we'll go like that. Yeah. So we covered a pretty decent ground in a relatively short amount of time, and we got our 200p special in a pretty decent amount of time, I'd say. But let's compare that to doing something that I was taught by my coach, Sylphie, or Kiwi, as they go by right now. And do this. And I'm not even particularly doing it well, but you can already see just how much more ground got covered immediately. Like over here, I did it kind of poorly. So I'll redo that. I'll redo it one more time just to be sure. You know, show you I'm not crazy. But we paint forward, do a second row, paint forward, do a second row, turn around, paint forward, do a second row, paint forward, do a second row. You can very quickly see that this is just, while this weapon doesn't paint as well, you're getting the paint down faster. And it's more efficient, because instead of having to rock and painting over the same area over and over again, you're painting a lot of area fairly quickly. And if we compare the two, you'll see that I'm actually getting the special faster despite this weapon painting worse. So yeah, I just think everyone should keep in mind that this new method of painting, not necessarily new, but different from what most people are aware of. It's a real game changer once you start implementing it into your games. So I highly recommend everyone just learn how to do this. It's really easy. All you have to do, paint forward, and then do a shorter row of paint forward right by your feet. You do it in an arc, a parabola. Paint forward, smaller parabola on the inside. Outward parabola at your max range, inward parabola at double the speed. And you can really tell like how good it is once you get into the nitty-gritty of it. You want to find a speed at which you're mostly keeping all the paint consistent on the outside. You want the furthest row of paint to be about pretty consistent, and then you double the speed you moved around on the outside and the inside, and look at that beautiful splotch. And this is just something I like to practice because painting is the fundamental of this game. If you don't know how to paint, you know, you don't really know how to do anything. So every once in a while, I just think it's important that everyone takes some time to just really learn how to paint. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you liked this video, be sure to leave it a like, and if you really liked it, maybe subscribe. And if you really, really like it, I'll kiss you.